here's the deal. It's such a multifaceted problem. One is,
Certainly.
hey, we talk about some of the great stuff, some of the bad stuff about this industry. So yeah, continuing to buy the tools, um, your knees, your back, all that kind of stuff. So
Hmm.
those some of the bad things. Um, we talked a lot about the good things as well, but if a guy like you who has decades of experience retires, it doesn't make logical sense to think that they're going to be able to replace you with somebody with the same talents that you have.
No,
Because,
it doesn't happen. Not right away.
yeah, they don't have the experience. And that
Yeah,
anything in life, I don't care what it is, the more experience you have at something, the more knowledge you've just gained, just from a full
certainly.
experience. And you got to have the training. You got to have been there, done that type of stuff,
That's
mentality,
true.
experience of being able to do this. And so many times you can rely on that experience to fix a problem that you've never seen before.
That's
You
true.
can drive the car down the road and it does something. And you're like, I've never worked on this type of car. I have no idea what's under the hood of this thing or how it's supposed to be engineered. But I remember once I was working on this older car and it felt the exact same way. And it happened
Sure.
with this, right? So now you start diagnosing this kind of stuff. And and that's I don't know what the solution is. I know as the older people retire, I'm not saying that the industry is all doom and gloom and it's going to go, south in any way. It's going to survive. It's never.
Sure.
Uh,
It
But
may morph a little bit, but you're right. It's got to survive.
yeah, it's you. You can't replace the talent as they get old and they have their exit
Right.
strategies, right? And the best thing that a shop can possibly do, in my opinion, is if you got somebody that's really great like that. They were talking about, hey, I'm just done with this, and I can't do it anymore, and everything else. Maybe offer them another type of role in the organization
Yep.
that's maybe easier. I don't know. Now, if they come to you and they say, hey, no, I got medical problems and I just don't want to work anymore.
Sure.
I'm too old. I'm going to retire now or something. That's a little different story. But if there's a specific reason why they don't want to do that job, don't lose, in my opinion, it's not worth the possibility of losing the mind of the experience because
Exactly.
that becomes a valuable resource for maybe somebody that doesn't have that and they're still available in the day-to-day operations. So, hey, here, new kid Billy that's just now in the industry. Um, you know, I'm not telling you this is what it is. I don't know. I'm not working on a car, but have you checked this?
Right.
Have you checked that? This could possibly be wrong. And that's a huge valuable resource. Maybe turn them into if they say no, I'm just too old, I want to retire, maybe stay to them, hey, you think about maybe once a month, maybe coming in here at nighttime and training the other guys.
Yep.
We'll pay you X amount of dollars or something, try to get as much out of that their knowledge base as you can. And then,
Hmm.
try not to just close the book on that type of person. So